There has been a lady who has been prophesizing that the crypto markets will crash after the 25th of January. Guys, in today's video we are going to have a look at that prophecy. I'm going to dive with you into the charts. We are going to discuss what this person actually said and if it can be true, because I personally feel that this is a very, very important message as other messages that I've been shared over the past couple of weeks, guys, and it just lights my fire, my inner fire a little bit when I see this stuff happening, because I just feel the truth in it, and you gotta make your own judgment and let me know in the comment section what you think. But we have a YouTube channel right here that is from Mom Check-In. She is a mom. She says that she actually had not really interest in crypto at all, but that she really felt drawn by the Lord to talk about crypto, and she's talking about the wealth transfer, but she talks in specific, and that is what is so interesting right here. She talks in specific about a very big crash coming to crypto on January the 25th. We actually have seen a crash on crypto or bleeding markets on January 27, so that's already pretty accurate. But I think the crash that she's talking about is a way bigger crash than what we have already seen. And when I'm now looking into the charts, we can actually see, or we can find some evidence in the charts that supports this prophecy. Guys, I want to start off with a shout out to the wealth transfer community, a link to the Discord down below, because actually in this community someone shared the prophecy that I'm sharing with you guys, and this is the reason that it actually caught my attention, and that's why this community is so important, because there are so many videos being dropped online on a daily basis that it's very difficult to be up to date about everything that's happening. So it just draws my attention when I see it in the community, because I'm every day looking what people are saying into this community. So guys, let's go to this YouTube channel. This is called Mom Check-In, and I'll leave a link to this YouTube channel down below in the description. I would highly recommend to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I think she has a very important message. She speaks the truth, her truth, and she feels very honest, speaking from her heart, speaking with a spiritual connection, speaking in connection with the Lord, so to say. And what we can see right here is this. Look, she's making all these videos about wealth transfer, and yeah, you can see that she's pretty surprised. Similar when I started to make these videos, she's pretty surprised like how many people are actually watching these videos and how many people are having the same feeling as this exact moment. So it is just a journey for everyone. It's a journey for the people like us who's watching the videos, but also for the people like us who are creating some videos, because we are also in an emotional roller coaster sometimes, because we are kind of like triggered, or something inside ourselves, like a kind of truth comes in, it touches us, we get a certain energy, and we start to speak about it, right? That's basically how it works. We all want to help. That's the most important thing. We all want to help with a pure heart. That's the most important thing. So what we can see right here is that she's talking about a crypto market crash, and she's especially talking about Ethereum. But I think you should watch the whole video. So everything that I'm saying in this video is just my interpretation of what I've seen in this video. It's a long video, so I might get some words a little bit wrong. So then don't take my word for it. Watch the video yourself, because you will feel her energy too, which is, I believe, is very important, because you can feel whether it feels like the truth for you, because it certainly does for me. So she talks about a crypto crash January after, or she says on or after January 25th. And yeah, when we go to for example XRP, right, we have seen a crash. This crash happened on the 27th of January, and on my chart actually started on the 26th. Well, when she already talks about a correction on the 25th of January or afterwards, I mean, this is already pretty significant. However, I don't believe that this is the whole correction yet. I'm not sure about XRP, but I'm going to share you some different charts which might be a little bit more confirming of a bigger correction in the general crypto space. And For that, guys, and this is where my message becomes a little bit the point of my message, like why I make these videos as well on the wealth transfers, because for me personally, I feel very like motivated, maybe it's the right word. I don't know if motivated is the right word. I just feel I need to do this. I need to talk about this, and I also feel that I have a that I have a knowledge built from the past couple of years, which is about technical analysis. Like, of course, I'm having this YouTube channel, we're doing like many different things, but I've been looking at charts already for 6-7 years. So I can quickly check to see whether some prophecies have already some truth in it, in the manifestation in the charts, right? So the reason why I say this, because I'm going to give you some background information on why I'm showing this chart. And some of you who are on this channel already for a very long time, very nice that you are here. I really much appreciate that, guys. You will probably know what I'm going to talk about when you are seeing this chart, because this is kind of my chart, the chart that I'm one of the only ones talking about this chart. And for the ones that are a little bit new on the channel or that don't have a trading background, I'm gonna explain it to you, okay? So first of all, guys, let's just have a look at this chart. And what is this chart? This chart is the stablecoin dominance combined. So we are basically looking at USDC circle, like stablecoin USDC, and we are looking at US dollar Theta, USDT. And what this chart shows, it shows the dominance of both stablecoins combined in a chart. So for the ones that don't understand that, so the crypto market, the complete crypto market is 100%, right? Let's say 50% of that liquidity of all the money that's in crypto is in stablecoins, 50%, then this would be 50%. Then this chart would be 50%, because 50% of the complete liquidity is in stablecoins, which makes the stablecoin dominance 50%. If it would be 20%, it makes 20. So you get the point. So the higher this one goes, the more money is concentrated in the stablecoins, which means the lower the prices for crypto. And this is what is known for as a inverse correlation with crypto. So they are not correlated, they don't move the same way, they move in the opposite ways. And I can show you that very clearly with a nice example. If we just overlay Bitcoin's price on this chart, then we can see, and maybe I should make this a very bright color so we can see it even clearer. Let's make it just yellow. Let's make it crazy yellow, guys. And this one a little bit bigger, and then, you know what? I can even change this chart to, yeah. I hope you guys can see it like this, or maybe it's become too confusing. What we can see right here is that the moment the stablecoin dominance, which is the red line, tops and comes down, Bitcoin does the exact opposite. It goes up, right? Until the stablecoin dominance bottoms and Bitcoin tops. And then stablecoin dominance goes up, Bitcoin's price goes down. Until the stablecoin dominance peaks or Bitcoin bottoms, and then it moves the other way around. So every time Bitcoin tops, the stablecoin dominance has a bottom. And every time the stablecoin dominance has a bottom, Bitcoin tops. Does that make sense, guys? It's really not that difficult. It's just an inverse correlation. So the only thing that you need to know is that when the stablecoin dominance chart looks bullish and is breaking out and is going up, then that equals the whole crypto market plummeting down. So what we are seeing right now, and this is what is actually a bit interesting but also a little bit worrying, is that we are seeing here also kind of a falling wedge formation. And we actually, when we are zooming in, and I'm right now looking at the weekly time frame, but when I'm zooming in, we have a declining resistance right here, that white line right here. We already broke that white line to the upside. On the daily time frame, it's a little bit better visible. You see? So we have like, this is actually like, if this would be a crypto chart, you gotta be honest, guys, if this would be a crypto chart like your altcoin or something, then this is looking like a bullish chart. So this can be multiple patterns. First of all, we have this declining resistance right here that we broke out as of right now. So in a couple of hours, we have a daily candle close above that. That is the first breakout, right? That is a resistance created on the beginning of September 2024. So we got September, October, November, December, January. That's a 5-month resistance that's being broken. That's not nothing, okay? That's not nothing. But we're not there yet. So we also have something like here where we have like a kind of like a W formation. So we have a V, another V, and the second one is a higher low. We got the neckline. We haven't broke the neckline yet. That's going to be the next level, breaking this neckline. When we break this neckline, chances are very high that we are going to come here to this resistance. This resistance will be definitely a big drop in the price of Bitcoin and crypto in general. I don't know about XRP or several other cryptos, because maybe these are going to be exceptions. I have no clue. But what I just know when I'm looking at the technicals of this chart is that when this thing breaks out and the chances increases, that we are going to get an increase right here of, I don't know, 20%. I can show you what that could do with the price of Bitcoin, but it definitely shows us that liquidity is going back to the stablecoins. So what I can do, guys, I can overlay Bitcoin price again, and then we can see, for example, right here. So we had a from this bottom till this high, we had a 44% increase. That's not really comparable, because from here that would be a 20% increase. So let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look. What is it? Is this a 20% increase? That might be a good one. This is a 20% increase. So what did that do with Bitcoin? Bitcoin dropped from 64,000 to 54,000. That was a 10k drop with a 20% increase in the stablecoin dominance. So that would mean if we right now get that 20% move, then would that be exact? I don't know if this is exact science, but it does look similar. It would bring Bitcoin down to $90,000. It's almost the same calculation as we have seen right here. Of course, that might vary. This is a little bit rough numbers picked out of the air, but the breakout right here could bring Bitcoin down to $90,000, which is a drop of 10,000. Roughly $10,000, a little bit over. Guess what? Can also have definitely impact on the altcoin market. That's not all. When we now zoom out a little bit and we go to the weekly time frame, and then we go to this is what worries me a little bit more, actually, and this is the opposite in Bitcoin, of course, is that we have this falling wedge formation, and at the end of this falling wedge we have a low. We have a lower low, but in the momentum indicator we have a low, we have a higher low. In the relative strength index we have a low, we have a higher low. This is known in analysis, this is known as a bullish divergence. Normally they can potentially signal the end of a trend. So that means that we have a downtrend right here, bullish divergence, signal the end of the trend. Similar, guys, as right here, where we have an uptrend. We have an uptrend and then we have a high, and then on the relative strength index, high, lower high, lower high. That's the opposite. That's a bearish divergence. So that signaled the end of this uptrend. So we had an uptrend with bearish divergences. Okay, now it's coming down, but now we got bullish divergences. And that is a little bit worrying, because maybe this trend for now, temporary, is going to go up. And that's what makes it a little bit difficult, because if this were to go up and we have that 20% and we reach that resistance, okay, we have to evaluate what this chart is going to do afterwards. Because if this chart breaks out to the upside, then the target is, of course, the top of the wedge, guys. And that would be extremely, extremely bearish for crypto in general. And that can be, and that's where it comes back with the prophecy of Mom Check-in. Like, I have no clue how this will or can. I have no clue how this will manifest, or if it will manifest in the first place. The only thing that I know and that I'm sharing right here is that for me, when I heard her talking, I feel it's a very important message. When I'm looking for evidence to support her claim, I can find some evidence. And how this could manifest, like quickly go up and quickly go down, or maybe just comes right up and just comes down. This would be very bullish, of course. I don't know. We gotta evaluate that level by level, because as we know, every single day when I'm also making videos, opinions change, views change, prophecies can change, charts are changing. That's why it's so important that we stay a little bit alert in these times, because many things are happening. Now, another thing that's happening is that Jerome Powell is going to speak today, and they're going to talk about the interest rates. So that's going to be a very important message that he's going to give to the whole economy, basically. Are they going to cut interest rates, or are they not going to do it? And I think there's actually a chance that they are not going to cut interest rates, and that might have a bearish effect on all the markets. The reason being is because the stock market is just going to new highs. So when the stock market looks healthy and is going up, then he has less reasons to cut the interest rates, because he has to have an excuse to cut the interest rates. And when the markets come down, there's a bigger excuse, because the markets come down, economy is bad, we cut interest rates, so the markets will go back up again. That's right now not the case. So again, guys, pure speculation. I'm just giving you a fair warning, because this message that Mom Check In has been posted is received, and that's why I want to spread this message with my interpretation of this as well. Then when we go to Bitcoin, guys, we can also see, and this is a little bit scary, if we zoom out, like it does exactly the opposite of what we are seeing with the stablecoin dominance. We have this high and we have the higher high. But in the momentum indicator, we have the lower high. And on the relative strength index, we have the lower high. This is something I've been pointing out already like days ago, maybe a week ago. I've been pointing this out already, that Bitcoin could be already topping right here. And that we are going to see a correction. If you look at, maybe if we do get a correction, we could go to 90 or 80k. Maybe we can even test this trend line. I don't know how 2025 is going to look. But right now, I definitely look at this chart and I think like the risk is a little bit increasing for crypto with the bearish divergences. Also, the point, guys, that is a bit important is the regular financial markets going up. They show strength. Bitcoin is coming down. Normally, they go tandem. They go hand in hand. Right? So, another reason why I think caution should be applied. But you know what's also very important, guys, and this I heard in another video, I'm not really sure. I think it's from Now Daily Bread. She said that, many of you know her too, and she said something that really touched me. She said, like, you position yourself you position yourself for financial wealth in this wealth transfer, right? You position yourself. We all do that. We did it for XRP. We are going to do it with the next opportunities, or still in XRP. We position ourselves for a certain outcome. But we should not forget to position ourselves spiritually, because if you position yourself financially, it doesn't matter, because if the foundation is not spiritual, then it will not last. So that new world that we are going to go in, or that we are actually maybe already in right now, the only things that will thrive in that world is based on a spiritual connection. And I personally believe, and I know a lot of people have a very different opinion of that, and I really want to respect everyone's opinion in that, because it's very important that everyone speaks their truth, what they believe. But I feel that, that it is about your own connection with God. It's about your own authenticity. It's about your own love and your own gratitude. This is the central point that I find is most important. So some people are going to maybe talk about that in a Hindu way. Some people talk about it from a Christian viewpoint. For me, they are all valid. Everyone is valid because everyone is, in that case, a manifestation of God. That is for me my opinion, and therefore I just want to respect everybody. And I know the majority of this community are Christians, and I really appreciate that. I really respect that, but I don't want to put all the others to the side as well, because I feel that the authenticity of oneself is very, very important. Because through authenticity and a pure heart, pure love, we can connect. Pure gratitude, it can only be pure when you are standing in your pure authenticity, because when you're not authentic, you are being clouded. There is too much clouds dragging you down. You gotta be authentic, you gotta have that connection, and it's maybe not easy, but I believe that's the way to go. Okay, I have enough ranted in this video, guys. Like I said, I said everything that I wanted to say. Be careful in today, next days. Join the community over on Discord and talk, share videos that you have been seeing, share things. That's very much appreciated. And yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day today. Be careful out there. Pray, meditate, do the spiritual practice that fits you, that you feel good with, that you feel you can increase your connection. Very important. Wishing you all the best, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.